We are live. Hello, hello. It's Katrin, July 3rd, and one day before 4th of July. And I know a lot of people are actually out already on vacation or, well, it's summer anyway, so vacation, but some people care a lot about 4th of July and take the whole week off maybe. So wherever you are and wherever you're watching in from, I wanted to give you another Wednesday live. It's going to be a short one, but I have a couple of things actually only I wanted to share with you. And one of them is that we had a name change, and I wanted to talk about that a little bit. And the other one is now that you can edit your own label, ingredient list, so you can simply do what you need to do in your own country, or maybe you do it a little bit differently than the three we have already for you ready. So everybody has a different way of creating their own labels. Yeah, it's almost like finding a whole ton of different beers out there. That's how many different labels you can find. Let me just share my screen. I think you can see it now. Yes, and I'm gonna make it even a little bit bigger for you. All right, so first of all, let's log in. And as you know and might know already, and if you have listened in at all from our past different lives, we are working on the skincare, and it's in beta mode, or basically testing mode, beta mode soon, and then it's going to be out and available to the public. There's quite a bit of work involved, more than we anticipated, but it's good because we're getting a lot of feedback. So why I'm saying that is because you're seeing here the aromatherapy and skincare version. Right now, when you're logging in, you will see the aromatherapy version. The skincare version is going to be a different price point, but we can talk about that once it's live. So let's go into the aromatherapy version. And the first thing I wanted to talk about is the name change. So we changed here percentage blending, which was formerly cosmetic blending. And we changed it as well here under, let me just grab a recipe or a formulation. Let's take this one here, for example. And let me see. No, that's already. It needs to be basically an essential oil. Let me just search. No, let me just create one quickly, and then you see it. Okay, so percentage blending. Let's tick both of them off, and let's just do a random one here right now. Lavender. Okay. And then let's say you do 99 grams here, 1 gram here, and you're going to click test Wednesday live and click save. Click save. Okay. And now you have the possibility to convert this over into percentage blending. And why we made that change, so basically true cosmetic formulation and blending is happening over on this side, and that has quite a bit more involvement than the aromatherapy side. So there's going to be many more options available on the skincare side, and you will also see that the skincare side basically only uses grams, milliliters, percentages, which you can see here already as well when you convert it over. But we also, in addition, have functionalities, pH, we have melting points and whatnot else. So there's much more of detail around skincare formulation. The aromatherapy formulation is basically, we wanted to continue to give the option of converting any types of, let's do even here drops, any types of measurements, to convert them into percentage blending. So that's why we now mentioned here save as percentage blending, because we have to call this one skincare cosmetic blending. So you can save this one. It's the same functionality as before, nothing changed there. Simply save as percentage blending, and this one here will be changed as well to percentage blending instead of cosmetic blending. And then you can go ahead and click save, and everything is going to be calculated over into percentage blending. So the only thing that changed is really the name, percentage blending, instead of cosmetic blending. We now reserve cosmetic blending for skincare blending or formulation. And this one is aromatherapy blending / formulation. But again, it's the same functionalities, nothing changed. You can just simply take your drops, your tablespoons, your teaspoons, and everything and convert it into percentage blending. All right, so that is one thing. And I'm going to click clear here. And let me know if you have any questions around that. The second thing is that we added was, let me take the cranberry and fig lotion maybe. No, let's take a little bit of a more involved one if we have like this one, for example. Okay, and then you have this little arrow here on the right-hand side, and you click on this little arrow and your labels will come out, including the product picture, the categories you can add it to, and they will show up in the formulation part then. But we have already gone through the effort of putting the label, the ingredient names in an order of the highest amount first, going towards the lowest amount. So it's already here. The differences are US label. The US label doesn't require any inky names. Then we have the inky label and with common name and inky name, and then we just have the inky name. So the Europeans, for example, and I believe also Australia and Canada, they do need to mention the inky name. It's only, I think, the United States that can go by simply the common name and Latin name, if at all even. So still, there are countries, they have different ways of how they need to label their products. So the request came in to simply take one of them. Let's take, for example, I don't know, let's just take this one here. I just want to show you. You copy it and put it now into custom label. And under custom label, you can make your own adjustments. So what that means is, for example, if you don't want to have, if you just want to have olive oil here, you can click this one, you can say this one, and you can make it your own, just to what you want. Make it very short. If it's allowed in your country, of course, you need to double check your country's guidelines. And then let's do this one, the last one. And then you can go out here, click out of the window, simply click anywhere outside of the window. It says click save to save your changes, and then make sure you save them and the recipe is updated, because you really want to make sure that this one here gets saved, especially if you went through the effort of changing the label names or ingredient names to what you need them to be on your labels in your country, with your preferences. So anything you make, anything you adjust, change in this window here, you have to come out here, click out somewhere, click here for the saving, for saving the changes. So that's this little arrow here on the right hand side. And we put this one in because everything down below was a little bit tight. And so we enlarged the entire drawer, so it's a little bit more user-friendly now, and you have more time to, or more space to create your labels, notes, instructions, and add your images as well. That's basically it from today. So there were two changes: the percentage, the cosmetic change to percentage, and then editing your own custom labels, making sure you save them, and then you can repurpose them and use them over and over again. Okay, that's it from us today. Many greetings. Happy 4th of July today if you're celebrating it. Tomorrow, sorry. And I will see you back next Wednesday. And this entire month of July, we are basically reserving for skincare formulation. So you will see more lives around the entire skincare version update here, and we'll learn more about it. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everyone. if I know where the buy button is, that would be good, right? Oh, it's right in here. End stream. Bye, everyone.